Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, do consider subscribing. Okay, let's try. Okay, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna try this again. If you are new, what am I doing? I'm just gonna say it real slow. If you're new, subscribe. I make videos. Yeah. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I could not talk for whatever reason. I got home a lot later than I expected. Today it's about almost 7 o'clock right now, but I need to get the belts back on the Jetta truck because at the current moment it does not drive, and that's no bueno because cars that don't run are not good. So, accessory belt, serpentine belt need to get put back in the car. That's the first thing. And then I don't know what else I'm gonna do, but I'll figure something out. So at the current moment, the Jetta truck is over there where it's normally parked, but I don't feel like working in the sun, so I need to push it over to here. But the problem is, like I said, I have to push it because it doesn't run at the current moment, and there's no one here to help me, so I got this. Okay, here we go. And if you can't tell, there's a little bit of a slope, just makes it hard to push the car, but I got this. Totally got this. Maybe. Okay. Oh, it's still hot. Oh, you want to roll by yourself? Okay, cool. Very nice. Move, you fat F. Oh, it didn't sound good. Oh well, keep going. Speed and power. Ah! I did it. I am all things man. Yeah. Oh, it's easy. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and pop the hood here. Sorry, camera, in your face. Okay, so what we need to do is, if you look down here, light. Right here, there are no belts, so those need to put back on. And I'm still missing the sensor. Still haven't found it, so I've got a new one because I'm being lazy, but it will run today. Alright, these are my new belts here, serpentine belt and accessory belt. Well, new to me. The only thing that might suck about doing this, if you remember when we were trying to pull the accessory belt off the truck the first time, I had to cut it off because there's like a little tensioner, like wheel that rolls up, and it was getting stuck like halfway, so I could only get like a little bit of the tension off of it, not enough to actually pull the belt off. So I'm hoping that's gonna not be done today and it's just gonna work properly so I can get the belt on and we can do what we need to do, because I can't cut the belt to get it back on. It's not gonna work like that. So we'll just see how that one goes. And I'm also actually gonna jack up the car this time because last time we did it on the ground because we were kind of in a rush, but this will help you guys see better and be easier for me as well. And a jack stand, so no one says, where's the jack stand? It's right there, right there. So a lot of people ask me where I jack up the car in the front, and I jack the car right here, right to the left of the front motor mount. It's a good spot, I've always used it, and you can get both wheels up in the front off one spot, so I like this spot a lot. And some of you might say that's bad for the car, but I say it'll be okay, so it's good. Alright, these are the only tools you should need for this job. It's fairly simple if all the pieces work properly. I'll show that in a minute though. This one here to get right, as you can see, right in here. Sorry, lighting's kinda bad. The tension right here, you gotta clamp on and just pry it back to pull tension off of there. I have a 22 socket and a 22 wrench here for, let's see if we can show you guys right there. For that bolt right there, and then the little bolt on the inside, or the nut inside, is the 13. So 13, you loosen it up and then use the either a socket or open head wrench to ideally wheel it up to loosen the tension, but mine's getting stuck. I have to figure that out in a second. And on another side note, if you guys remember the 4th of July video I did with the Jetta truck and doing all those burnouts, I drove it the other day when I drove to the back of the house. It was kind of like wobbly as I drove, and well, I found out why. And this right here, this is why. If you can see, the tread here is separated and I can see the inner tube, or whatever you want to call it, inside there. So that is why, yeah, I tore it up pretty nice. So that's the reason why it's right on top of the bumper. So while this is up, I'll probably take this wheel off as well and swap it out for a better one. But yeah, I noticed all that. I did good. I did good. Alright, so I'm going to film this as best I can by myself and make it as demonstrational as possible. Alright, so this outside one here, that one there, and the one on the outside right here, that's where your accessory belt goes, so the 1, 2, 3, but you want to put your serpentine belt on first, which is the big one back here. then you go between these two into the back, and then you go up over here to the AC compressor, then up to the alternator, then down under the tensioner thing there, and then back around. So 1, 2, 3, and then down, and then your accessory bolt goes on next. 1, 2, and 3. Now, obviously, you can do this on your own because I'm about to do it, but ideally, it's easier to have another set of hands. It's always better to have 2 sets of hands to kind of help you maneuver stuff back and forth, but I'm a master mechanic, and I got this. Master mechanic. Alright, so as you can see, the serpentine belt is back on. I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to do this by yourself. Okay, so right there, if you can see, sorry if it's not bright enough. Right, okay, right here is the tensioner, and you use one of these to kind of pull it back to get it out of the way. But if you leave the alternator to be your last one to put on, when you pull this back, it's in your way right here. So if you put the alternator one on, the AC compressor on, and leave the bottom one, so you can see the bottom one down there halfway on, pull this back, and you can actually hold it with one hand, and you can reach under the car like this, and you can put that one, the back one here, on last. So do your AC one and your alternator, pull the tensioner back, and then do this one last with the other hand. So right hand will be holding up on the engine, holding the wrench back, and your left hand will put this one on. That's probably the easiest way to do this by yourself. So again, essentially you'll be holding your wrench up here, pulling the tensioner back, and then I just kind of lay down and reach under like this. You should be able to reach both sides. That's the easiest way to do it, because if you do it from the top with your alternator last, you're not going to have room to get the belt on. At least I wasn't able to do that, so this is the easier way to do it by yourself. Alright, so now we are on to the fun part. This bolt right there, if you can see, that one is supposed to spin and go up, pulling this in closer, making it close enough so you can put the belt around it. Mine was only going up like 1 or 2 teeth and then getting stuck and just spinning. So I couldn't get the belt off the first time because it wasn't close enough to get it off. So I'm hoping it doesn't want to be stupid today, but I don't know why I was getting stuck. So I'm gonna try and figure that out. Hopefully it just works like it's supposed to and doesn't be stupid. So yeah, you loosen this one up, and there's a bolt on this side over here, if you can see right at the end there. There's one there. Loosen both of those up. You don't have to pull them out, and then you just spin this one, and you loosen it, and it should go that way, and hopefully it works. Alright, updates. If you look right there, you can see that I pulled the whole entire little tooth bolt out. That usually pulls it up. Let's go take a look-see at this. Okay, so here's the bolt here. If you look at the front side right there, hold up, right there, you can see that all of the teeth are sheared clean off, and I really don't know why that happened, but like, look at that. Like, how does that even happen? So you can see the back side where the teeth are, and then on the front side where they're all completely sheared clean off. So I mean, that's really cool. That's awesome news. But I'm not gonna let a little bolt stop me. I think what I'm gonna try and do is use a flathead and pry the whole little arm situation up a little bit to get the belt on, and then just use it, tighten it back down. Eventually I'll go to the junkyard and get a new one of those, but right now I just want to make it work so I can at least drive it. Alright, yo, so good news. Check this out, boys. Let's go. Alright, so just with the screwdriver pulling it up, if you can see, look at that, the belt's on! Yeah, did it. So all I gotta do is pull it back down to tighten it up, but it is on. So you can put that belt back on just using, you can pull that, the little torque, whatever you want to call it is, pull that bolt all the way out. If it's stripped out, use like a flathead and just kind of pull, or Phillips head, and just pry it up a little bit, and you should be able to do it. So that is awesome news. Now let's see if it still wants to run. All right, updates. It's gotten dark very, very quickly, as you can tell, but all of my belts, you can't see, but all my belts are tightened up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this wheel off and get this one swapped on, because as I showed you earlier, the tread on this one is just destroyed, and this one's good to drive on. At least it's better than this one. There's no like bulging pieces. Swap that out real quick. Alright, everything's back together, new tires on, new wheels on, all of the belts are together. Let's see if she runs. I should also note she's literally about out of gas, so hopefully she's not dead or out of gas as well, but we'll see here in just a second. No hesitation, literally the Jetta truck is unstoppable, unstoppable. Alright, at this point the Jetta truck is fully put back together. Gonna take it for a quick test drive, make sure there's no other problems with it. Hopefully it's all good to go. I put that new sensor that I got from my car that didn't work into this one, so just to plug up the hole and seal it up. So I shouldn't be leaking any coolant. I shouldn't have any belt problems. The wheel's not shredded anymore, so we should be good to go. All right, so far so good. Running smooth, no slips, nothing like that. No overheating, we're good there. That light there is kind of worrying me because that means I'm really close to being out of gas. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. All right, so since I was so close to being out of gas, I have a gas station across the street from my house, so we took a quick drive over here. All's well so far. It's really funny because where I live, there's a lot of like lifted trucks and stuff like that. So
Maria is an incredible mom.
Can you shut up?
Helping her daughter.
There's a lot of lifted trucks that are here. So when I pulled in with this, they're like, "Oh, we need to put it on 33s and take it mud in."
No,
it's probably not gonna happen, but it was funny. All right, quick peek in the engine bay. All my belts are still good. None have shifted. They're all still tight, which is awesome. And the sensor I put in over there isn't leaking, which is also very good news for me. So we are doing fantastic things tonight. Honestly, this thing just looks so cool. I need to finish the other side, but like this side looks fantastic. I love it. Like, me and the Jeep right here, honestly same. Like twins, completely same. Yo, look at it. It looks so mean. Oh. Honestly, guys, it needs some RPF ones with tire stickers and some more stuff, but it looks so good. All right. Oh, and extra sweet tea because, you know, I worked hard and I deserve this. Everyone deserves sweet tea. All right, I have this camera mounted on the back of my seat. I'll insert a picture right here. I don't know if you guys are gonna fall off or not. I hope you don't. We'll see. I'm gonna give you guys a little pull, show the little jet truck can do, but I'm hoping you guys don't go flying that way because that would be very bad and probably break my camera. So say a prayer right now that doesn't happen. Lights so we can see. Can you guys see? You'll be all right. Okay, here we go. Don't fall. We looking good so far. All right. Got a super JDM angle because we're low. No bags. That no bag life. This thing has a really good second gear pull. It's pretty quick for a little 2.0. And it makes really nice backfires. Let's see if you can hear it. All right, we are home in one piece. It is very safe to say the Jetta truck is a beast. Like, it's just a 2.0, but it's so light and it's like such a healthy motor. It goes so fast. And honestly, that thing had like a 2.0 turbo. We boosted it or put a VR6 in it. It'd be such a fun little sleeper car. I'm tempted to turn it into a little track car. Like I said before, it's hard to have this car, the Mark V, and build that as well. So one thing at a time, but we will get to the Jetta truck. We're not gonna leave that alone. So since today's video was kind of shorter than normal, I put on my Instagram story a little while ago. I'm doing a Q&A in today's video to ask some questions. So we'll go upstairs, check out what I got, and we'll answer the question for you guys. Okay, it is question time, and I wear my Simply Clean shirt because I'm really excited for this year's show. It's always a lot of fun. We got something really special happening, hopefully with the Mark III squad, so just stick around for that. I'm honestly really hyped about it. Hopefully it works out, so just say a prayer right now that it happens. All right, moving on to our questions. I got about 15 or so from you guys, which is awesome. I'm gonna do probably, I think I picked 3 out to do for tonight. I'll probably do some tomorrow's video and the next day as well, just so there's not too many questions in one video. All right, the first question is from PNW Andres. He said, what was your first car? Actually, Miley, the sparkly blue Jetta was my first car. I've had it since November 30th, 2011, and I bought it at 2:02 p.m. I believe it was. I don't know. I told you guys before on my phone. I took a picture of the day I got it, and it actually, hold on, I got it right now. I got you. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what time it was when I got my car. But Miley is my first car. I've had it since November 30th, 2011. That car's been to Soho twice. It's been all over the place. Never left me stranded. November 30th, 2011 at 2:20 p.m. over in Oviedo. If you can see that, that's the first picture of my car. That's the day I bought it. So, first car is Miley. All right, the next question is from Caesarianton. I hope I said that right. He has a white Mark III. Looks like it's bagged. He says, what's up, bro? Can anyone purchase the sticker or the exclusive? Okay, so a lot of people are asking me about the Mark III Squad sticker that I got on my car now. That sticker is not available to anyone. The people in like Omar and them, they vote on cars maybe once or twice a year. and then that's how you get in. It's more of like a family thing because we've all been friends for such a long time, and it's not just about your car. A lot of people are like, do I have to have this? Do I have to have bags? Do I have to have wheels? It's not about really any of that. Obviously having a clean car is cool, but it's more about the family, how everyone clicks together. Like we're all just one big family. Everyone has a good time. There's no beef between anybody, and if there is, it gets squashed super quick. Everyone's just very cool. It's like I said, it's a big family. So right now, the stickers, the Mark III Squad official stickers, it's our little group. I think there's 12 total. It's our group. You can follow the Mark III page if you want. I'll put it right here on the screen. But yeah, that's how that works. Not saying you could never get in, but it's kind of like you get voted on, and if you get picked to come in, you get asked if you want to join. That's kind of how it goes. We might be doing shirts and other decals later on, but as of right now, that is what it is. Alright, the last question I'm going to do is from Connor McCarthy 98, and I got this question from a bunch of people as well. A lot of people see parts that I have in the garage and ask if they're for sale. Can I ship them here? Can I ship them there? I'm actually in the process of putting a website together, so parts that I have that I can list for sale on there, which makes it a lot easier for you guys. So I'll probably do like the big cartel kind of thing. I already got it started. So I'll put parts that I have for sale up on there. There'll be a description, the price, if shipping's included, this and that. Very straightforward, very easy. That way you guys can see what I have for sale, and you can just go on there, order what you want. It'll probably be like American gauge clusters, silver-faced, and black-faced. Maybe, I have a lot of people ask me they want American bumpers, that kind of stuff. It's hard to ship that stuff and it's expensive, but if you're willing to pay shipping, I will try and make that happen for you guys. Probably no seats because those are really heavy and really big, but like I said, if you're willing to pay shipping, I'll try my best. But for right now, probably little stuff. So that's it with the parts. If you want to buy some, the website's coming very soon. Hopefully I get that done maybe in the next few weeks, but that'll be there for you guys. Alright, that is going to be the end of today's video. It was kind of short, but I threw some questions at the end for you guys. We're always doing a lot of fun stuff here, like just there's always something going on. Tomorrow's gonna be a crazy busy day, I believe. I can't tell you what we're doing just yet, but I hope it's gonna be probably a pretty busy day. We will end up at Ace Cafe Orlando tomorrow night. There's a car show going on, so come out to that 7 p.m. I think it's the Misfits Garage Car Show. But Ace Cafe is always an awesome place. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button. There's always new videos, like I said. Hit that thumbs up if you liked it, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.